We need to not just teach the students that we work with, but society as a whole. Not just what we are doing in the classroom, but why we are doing what we are doing. For example, there has been those anti-DEIA laws that have been coming out. And I talk about this in episode 196, which is titled, We Need to Talk About This. If politicians understood that the reason why I am using culturally relevant pedagogy is because it will treat your child as an unique individual and will make it so they're actually more interested in learning, as opposed to me trying to push some kind of woke narrative or whatever they think I'm actually doing. If they understood that why, rather than what a news organization tells them I'm doing and why I'm doing it, even though it has nothing to do with why I'm actually doing what I'm doing, maybe we wouldn't have those anti-DEIA laws. And maybe if people in power were to reflect on their own apprenticeship of observation and to understand that it is a very incomplete narrative, not only because the scope is narrow, but because they don't understand why an educator did what they did, maybe we wouldn't have so many problems with communication with parents, with politicians, sometimes with admin, etc. But those are just my own musings on this particular idea, this concept. I'm curious, in what ways have you realized that you've been apprenticed through your own observations in education? How does that create certain biases about how you prefer to teach based on the way that you prefer to learn? And does that actually align with the students that you work with? Hopefully it does. And if it doesn't, there are many podcast episodes that talk about many different approaches that you can use to teach computer science education, as there are over 200 episodes on my website at jaredoleary.com. This excerpt of the CSK8 podcast is from episode number 202, which is titled The Apprenticeship of Observation and Computer Science Education.